January 15. That is almost 3 weeks. So we have the totally 3 weeks for celebration of the New Year. Although the festival originally started more than 4,000 years ago, the Chinese have inherited the ancient legacy and fittingly adapted to suit the modern times. The annual festival is usually marked by harmonying gods and ancestors, family reunions, and praying for happiness and luck in the coming year. And in July 2022, the Ministry of Culture and Tourism of China began to promote the application for World Heritage status during the Spring Festival. On March 31st, 2023, the Chinese government submits application materials to Intergovernmental Committee for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. In December of the same year, the 8th United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution to designate the Spring Festival, that is also we call Lunar New Year, as a United Nations holiday. The application for World Heritage status during the Spring Festival in December 2024 was successful, and the entire process took more than 2 years. From being designated as a United Nations holiday to successfully applying for World Heritage status, it is sufficient to promote the continuous improvements of global influence of Spring Festival culture, which is an important channel for telling the story of traditional Chinese culture. According to incomplete statistics, nearly 20 countries and regions have designated to the Spring Festival as a status holiday, and Spring Festival folk activities have entered nearly 200 countries and regions, becoming a global cultural event. And later on, I will show some of the events and pictures or videos in different countries that was shown by me, myself, or some of my overseas students. It's the sound of firecrackers. We call why we celebrate the New Year Nian. In Chinese, we call the New Year as Nian. That is a monster. And almost all the Chinese know on the eve of the New Year, amidst the sounds of firecrackers, the year has passed, and the spring breeze brings warmth into slaughter of Su, and almost as the most solemn and lively festival of Chinese people and a symbol of reunion of hope, the Spring Festival has an incomparable important position in the hearts of the Chinese people. It is based on the Chinese people's understanding of nature and society in the long agriculture and production of life, carrying the rich customers, rituals, skills, and knowledge contained in Chinese culture, and expressing the Chinese people's pursuits of a better life. This heritage project not only helps to enhance individual moral cultivation, promote family harmony, and also harmony between humans and nature, and between humans and society, but also provides an inexhaustible driving force for the recognition of the Chinese national community and cultural creativity. And right now, I would like to show you some cultural festival events from today on. And today is the Little New Year. Normally, we eat, especially some sugar, that is means stick the teeth and stick the mouth of the kitchen dog. so that the kitchen gods won't say anything bad to our Jade Emperor. And tomorrow will be December 25th. Today, we will eat tofu because we believe after the kitchen gods go to the heaven to see our Jade Emperor, he will tell the Jade Emperor, we actually live a very humbly life, daily life, so that the Jade Emperor will give us some fortune and luck. And December 26th, from today on, people will start to buy some meat. And on 27th, people especially buy some chicken and stock at home. Because we Chinese believe chicken and fish we have to eat. And we cannot eat completely and have to stay it until next year. That means after the New Year Eve and also after the New Year's Day. And 28th, on 28th, we have to clean our house and also stick our 福字, the good luck red paper on our gates, and also stick all kinds of flowers and those colorful things at our house. December 29, we start to prepare all kinds of foods because since December 29, the reunion of the family will be start. So everyone will just gather together and eat together. And the New Year Eve will be the most important day of the New Year, Lunar New Year. And we can see from the picture, people use fireworks, and also we turn on all our lights, no matter inside of a house or inside the whole town, all the streets, so that with the sounds of the fireworks, the monster Nian will be frightened and go away. And with these sounds and the lights, the old gone and new coming. Then we celebrate and welcome our January 1st, New Year's Day, or we say the Grand Nian. On this day, people greetings to everyone. And normally we stay just at our own home, and sometimes after gathering together after lunch, we also walk around that wheel to say we are prepared to welcome the new luck. And coming for the January 2nd, Lunar January 2nd, this is a festival day for especially new couple. The wives together with her new husband, normally they go home for the parents from the new wife house, and greetings for everyone. And January 3rd, the husband and wife also stay at the parents' house and eat together. January 4th, we welcome back for the kitchen gods again, because in old traditional China, the chicken god is one of the most important gods for our daily life. So we can see we have also some ceremonies for welcome the kitchen god. And January 5th is also one of the most important days for Chinese, because on this day, we prepare to welcome our wealth god. So we can see this is our traditional golden money. We call it yuanbao. It is wealth. So today we have the wealth god together with us. And even after January 5th until January 15th, we celebrate every day until celebrate 13. On celebrate 13, we light on all our lights. That is not only the normal lights. some of the lights are huge. We call it lantern. And also it's not only a small red lantern, but also very huge and all kind of shapes. And 14 and 15, people will go to the streets and watch and sharing the lights, lanterns, and greetings to everybody. So since today until Lunar Year, January 15th, we celebrate every day, totally 3 weeks. And just after January 15th, we say we finished the new year already. So we can say this is almost the most longest celebration for New Year. This is in China. And right now I would like to share some of the new celebrations right now in China. We can see now in China, some cities, even the young people, they still use the line dance. And this is some pictures we shot last night, because in Guangzhou, one of the districts of Guangzhou City, that is a great global global bay. We call it Macau, Hong Kong, Guangdong, Great Bay, in Nansha, and we have the very grand Lantern Festival starting since yesterday. So we can see some of the lanterns are really huge, and thousand people started to visit the festival since last night already. This is the Wukong, and this is some traditional young lady in China. And in China, because of the reunion of a family, no matter people are normally working in which part of the country, we have to go back to our hometown. So this is the word we call it Chunyun. That means Spring Festival Transportation. How comes? These are some pictures for the Spring Festival Transportation, like the airports, and also railway stations. Thousands of people gathering together, no matter how far, but they have to go back to home to celebrate the New Year. And also, this is some part of the Chinese New Year already. And in recent years, recently 40 years, another kind of special celebration in Chinese New Year is we have the Spring Festival Grand Gala. Each year, I can say almost all the Chinese, no matter inside China, mainland, or overseas Chinese in different countries, on the New Year's Eve, we almost share the same thing, that is the Spring Festival Grand Gala, showed by our CCTV. And with the celebration of the New Year's Gala, shared by more and more people, some of the different cities and even some social media, they started their own New Year Gala. This is the picture from TikTok. The TikTok also have their own New Year's Gala. So not only Chinese people inside China celebrate the New Year, overseas Chinese also celebrate the Chinese New Year every day. Like just now, we also heard speakers, the former speakers mentioned. And now I would like to share some of the different celebration events myself personally experienced. These are some pictures we celebrate the Chinese New Year in the Philippines. This is the Spring Festival, especially our Chinese paint exhibits and also Chinese Film Festival every year in Shangri-La Mall. And these 3 pictures are shown by 2020. And this is me. And also, he is David from the film development departments of the Philippines. And also, during the past several years, the Confucius Institute at Ateneo de Manila University also explore some new celebrate events. For example, we have some TV show series in 2022, and we show the different TV station channels. This is one of the TV channel studio. And we also showed on some different social media, for example, in Facebook and YouTube. These are some pictures in China, Beijing. After the listing in UNESCO Cultural Heritage, the last December, right now in Beijing, the World Studio, Universal Studio in Beijing, they celebrate the New Year's in different kinds and invite different film stars from different countries. So we can see some like cartoon persons or film stars from the America, from different countries. And back to the Philippines, in 2020, we also have another TV program shown in PTV4. We show how Chinese calligraphy normally we use during the Spring Festival. And in 2019, we celebrate our Spring Festival in Davao and also in Manila. These are some pictures in Davao. And during that time, at the ceremony, we also show our film, Sulu and China. And we have the festival ceremony before the film showing. And the current Vice President of the Philippines, Madam Sara Duterte, at that time she was the mayor of Davao City. She joined our celebration and gave a keynote speech. This is some celebration events in 2018 in BGC High Street. We have some line dance. We also have some traditional instruments playing and some other different types of showings. And these are some celebrations in 2017. I have to specially mention that we have annually celebration for Filipino Chinese Traditional Cultural Festival. Normally, this traditional cultural festival happens during lunar January 15, around that day. This picture are showed in Rizal Park 2017. We invited some Chinese folks players, some Chinese stars from China to give some traditional plays, traditional shows and games in Rizal Park. And this is the picture in 2017, China Park, inside Rizal Park. Especially, I would like to mention, since 2019, 2018, and 2020, in those 3 years, during the celebration in Filipino Chinese Traditional Cultural Festival, we held in Rizal Park, the former President Duterte sent our messages for 3 years. And he especially mentioned about the Chinese community in the Philippines contribution, and together with the Filipino, we celebrate together and also contribute another new different definition and new different types of festival content and festival events in the Philippines. And now I would like to show you some of the celebrations in different countries. Just like I mentioned just now, almost 2,000 people, 2,000 countries, people celebrate the New Year's also. And this is the celebration in Korea, South Korea. Actually, it's a video. It's a video, but it seems like yeah, this is just very fresh, newly recorded last night by my Korean students yesterday in Seoul. So this is how the Korean people celebrate Spring Festival. These are some pictures yesterday in Seoul also. Here, I would like to share with you the people in Vietnam, their celebration for the Chinese New Year. We can see in some schools and also malls, the people from Vietnam, they also write lucky, full, and also some other Vietnam letters and Chinese letters. You can see here, these events happened in some Vietnam high school and also shown by my Vietnam students. This is a young lady. She's a Vietnam young lady, and he requested some Chinese calligraphy and also Vietnam letters written by the brushes. She's very happy, you can see. And these pictures are shown in streets of Vietnam. We can say very similar to Chinatown in Manila. These are some pictures showing how the young people, young generation in Vietnam, they wearing different costumes of different dynasty of Vietnam to celebrate the New Year, Lunar New Year. And this is the picture just shooted on the streets of Vietnam. This picture is shown in Brazil. People made the mask and use the masks they made by themselves to celebrate the Spring Festival. Just last year, 2024. So, especially after last December 24th, we can say the Chinese New Year is not only a new year of Chinese. It is intangible cultural heritage and is a very important component of Chinese traditional culture and a vivid witness to the continuous inheritance of Chinese people. In recent years, China's systematic protection of intangible cultural heritage has received high praise from UNESCO. On December the 2nd, 2024, China was once again successfully elected as a member of the Intergovernmental Committee for the Safeguarding of Intangible Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. At the new starting points of the successful application for World Heritage during the Spring Festival, China's intangible cultural heritage work will continue to uphold the concept of equal emphasis on inheritance and innovation, work together with the countries around the world to safeguard the shared spiritual wealth of humanity, make intangible cultural heritage a solid link connection different people from different countries, and enhance friendship among countries, and contribute more cultural strength to build a community with a shared future of mankind. And of course, for Filipino, we say the Spring Festival is not only a festival or a heritage culture for Chinese, but together contributes and together innovated by Filipino and Chinese here. So once again, Happy New Year! 恭喜发财! Thank you.
Okay, Father, thank you, Dr. Liang. We'll try to get to some of the questions for you.